her testimony. And I just found it to be so spectacular that I said, every chance I get, I want to give some God gossip, gossip about what God has done, because I feel like that's good gossip to get into. And she said to me that she was very, very wealthy and not rich. She was very wealthy. There's a difference. Folks need to know there's a difference between wealthy and rich, okay? And she said to me that she was very, very wealthy, and she had properties, cars, you know, everything going for her own businesses. She was doing really, really well for herself. And she was in a community of family and friends and coworkers that would say the most damaging things about her and her character and about, how she is, just using the mouth to say horrible, horrible things about her. And she said to me, she said, Kim Sue, it's interesting. These are people that I fed. These are people that I traveled with. These are people that when they were homeless, they were able to stay with me. These are people that I cared for, I loved, and they would just speak so horrible about me. And she said that it took such a toll on her to see that every word that they spoke about her negatively took hold, and she started losing her wealth, started losing her property, started losing her vehicles. Her businesses started to dry up. Their words really started to impact her lifestyle. And she said she came down to like her last credit card. And this is really where it really stuck with me, because testimonies are usually like that. God don't let you get to rock bottom, rock bottom. He still sustains you. You know what I'm saying? So she said she came down to her last credit card, and she was like, since things had gotten so crazy for her, she knew it wasn't anything that she had done, but she needed to wait on God and to exercise perfect patience. And so she said she decided she was going to go on a vacation. What she would give to herself was a vacation to rest and to recalibrate and to think about her life, and what was going on, and why was her family and friends speaking about her this way, and why would God allow it to manifest? And I was like, whoa. So she said while she was on vacation, her spirit was saying to her that God honors all prayers. God honors all prayers. So all prayers get answered. And I was like, what? She said, yes, that's the way how manifestation works, right? So the good and the bad will manifest. It just will, the good and the bad. And because we have such dominion in our mouth to speak curses and blessings over each other, folks can speak curses over your life and it will manifest. It might not hold whole, but it will manifest. You know what I'm saying? So that way, she said to me, while she was on the beach, she was saying to herself that, yo, if God answers all prayers, then her prayer to be delivered from all of the things that was being taken away from her would surely, be reestablished. So she just held on to her faith. And she said, gradually within about a year or two, she started seeing that things were starting to build back up for her. So when she came back to the US, her spirit said to her that the illusion is that the enemy had won. So that way, the people that were speaking against her and speaking against her life, they had the illusion that they won, that what they were saying about her and what they were doing to her was the winning factor, And she said that she just held on to her faith. She just held on knowing that no matter what she was going through, God was always going to come through and hook her up. And that their words was just temporary. Yo, I love this testimony so, so much, right? And she said, even though they were speaking against her, they kept calling and checking in, calling and checking in, calling to see how she doing, calling to see how she doing and stuff. And she would tell the truth, everything is good. My life is blessed, because she felt like she had life. She was like, Kim Sue, Within 2 years,